Okay. Well, you heard about this is New Year. Well, going to be. We're moving into a new year, but this is the. I would say the finale of the Rune Relations long form season 25 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H, I think? I think it's H. Regulation H. Well, the last time Regulation H is going to be around for a while, or maybe ever, because I think we're moving back to Regulation G. I think it's G, which is going to have like one legendary on the team per team. But this is more or less my final team that I have. I'm currently in Master Rank, just more or less doing battles. This is what this whole like video is going to be, pretty much. Just 3 battles of me playing against Master Rank opponents. So you can see how the team has changed from the first video, in which I was just blending around Great Ball tier. I recorded some more battles, like in between, but when it came to actually ranking up, I think I was going through a burp test kind of situation in which I was like talking, but I couldn't really focus, so I was like performing worse. So I just sat down and actually battled, and then like I got to master rank after a while. Now look at this team and stop explaining stuff. You see, I've got a Serena. I changed Lucario for Serena, but I also changed some more stuff on the team. This seems like what we call Tauros Open. I think Ninetales would be decent as well. Serena would be decent as well too. Regenerators likely on the Alamola. Alolamola. Yeah, I think I'm bring Serena. I think that there's 2 things that could happen here. You know, I'm going to bring Ninetales and the Whimsicott. I would like to bring Serena, but I need something that can hit his opponent. Hit like 3 of his Pokemon, especially with Grass type and Fairy type moves. And that happens to be the Whimsicott. That just happens to be Whimsicott at this point in time. Masquerada. The shiny Masquerada. He's likely going to switch. I would like to switch as well. I'm just going to go for a Rage of War right now and see what we're going to do. Yep, he switched. Yeah, it's the Alamola. The Alamola Mola. It has the Rocky helmets. If I had to guess, it's likely fully defensively invested. I could go for the close combat in the switch, but he's probably gonna flip turn anyway, so it don't matter. So I'm gonna just switch in the Ninetales and see what he's gonna do. I assume it's gonna be a flip turn to try and get a regenerator boost. Yep, that's the script. I also changed Ninetales item to Keyberry because the way I was using my team, Keyberry into Baton Pass seemed like the better option. Oh, and now he has the Toxic Boost going for this guy. Oh, I can't Will-O-Wisp him because he got the Toxic Boost. Well. I'm just gonna Baton Pass. Dingo for the protect. Size. suppose my opponent is either going to go for a Toxic or Earthquake. I'm gonna go to Tauros because of I don't want my Whimsicott to get Toxic before I'm able to Terra Steel it. So I have a feeling that's what I'm gonna need to do to KO this thing. Even for Toxic. I ain't staying in on this guy anyway. I assume he's gonna go for Protect this turn. In which I don't really care about that. That don't matter. Moonblast. No, he's smart. He's the smarty pants. Well, you showed me his whole entire team, so from what I know, he has no real defense for the Whimsicott to do anything, really. The Whimsicott can actually just run all over his team, really. Not really. But really. Just yapping, sorry. I guess he's gonna go back into the Gliscor, in which I'm just gonna go into Tauros. Yeah. Tauros is no use to me, really, at this point in time. I can, I guess... I guess you just check to see if this guy has the Earthquake, more than anything. Yeah, he caught my bluff. Well, anyways, even if I did go for... what's that thing called again? What's the move I'm thinking about? He might Earthquake here. So I'm just gonna go for a Raging Bull. Now look for knockoff. Well, I can't switch now. Sad face. You know what I can do? Switch and keep on, just keep on switching. Just switch, and just keep on lowering his attack. Because he doesn't seem like he has Protect, because he hasn't used it yet. He has Knockoff, Substitute, Toxic. I'm guessing Earthquake, but he hasn't used it yet. And he must... Yeah, it's tanky. Tauros can more or less put away whatever's going on with that can put away words. Tauros can put away a substitute, so it doesn't matter as much. This is when I would switch into the Yamamolo, because he's gonna take damage that he does. There we go. There it goes to protect. So he doesn't even have Earthquake. So I should not be afraid of this guy at all, really. So knock off, substitute, protect. Wait, knock off, substitute, protect. Another move that I forget what it was. Sorry. Sub, protect. Maybe. Yeah, no. I wanted a cheat sheet. I wanted a cheat sheet because I forget what his other move was, but I don't think it was anything important. Knock off, substitute, protect. Oh, toxic. That's what it was. Knock off, substitute, protect, toxic. I'ma see what he do. I go on Whimsicott and hit it with Energy Ball, but he's like just gonna switch out. Even if he doesn't switch out, I think there's still a decent idea to just go Whimsicott. Because you can't do much, really, but just attempt to get more HP via the toxic healing at the end of the turn. Guess you can go protect, and that's about it, really. He's just gonna try and stay healthy. That's kind of just real annoying, really, honestly. Just gonna, I guess at the end of the day, all I really have to do is click Energy Ball until he dies. That's like the only thing I need to do at this point. Nothing real complicated, just click one button. Is it Terra Poison? No, it's Terra Steel. Why is it Terra Steel? Why are you Terra Steel? Of all things, why are you Terra Steel? And why did you think that was a good thing to do against my team, like, at all? It's like, I'm gonna take out that Whimsicott. No, you're not. That's like the last thing that's gonna happen to you. Yeah. Yeah, that's. Just go Raging Bull until the bull dies. Weaken. Weaken offense. You can go protect and my opponent can go protect, and I don't really care about that. Guess I can will-o-wisp this thing. If he flips turns, then... Oh, he's gonna protect on the thingy. I don't know. So he's trying to stall out for right now. Yeah. If he goes for the substitute, then he's the goat. The goat. He's goated. But he didn't, so he's not goated at all. But I guess you can just keep on switching back and forth, really. Because I'm losing health. He ain't. You can just stay in on the... Wow, this is a degenerating game, isn't it? Oh, well. He's got me in a pickle. Quota. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot that. So that's part of the whole thing, isn't it? I don't know if he did that. Well, it's a KO onto that. Well, Taurus is KO'd now. There we go, Whimsicott. Well, Whimsicott has no moves that can hit that thing for super effective. More or less. While Ninetales is on his last legs. He's likely going to go for, what's the move I'm thinking about? I'm gonna just hit Flamethrower, see what happens. He's likely gonna switch then. Nope, he didn't switch at all. This was a long battle, but yeah, my opponent had more or less his win condition down, so. His win condition was to switch between his Pokemon and keep them healthy vis-a-vis regenerative. Because I already showed my Terra by going for the Whimsicott, but he showed his, which I thought he had nothing, but he had Terra Steel. Yeah. Well, I guess I can just see that. How much damage this will do overall. Go ahead and switch. That's like the best thing you could do, except for like getting your Pokemon weakened for no reason. Then you can protect and then just protect and knock off, protect, knock off. That whole situation. Guessing that determines as to who has more damage. We used to all the time. So in the end, he's like just gonna win because he has more Pokemon that has more HP on them. Well, I should probably just give up because I don't think I can actually do any real damage here. I want to see how much Moonblast does first and foremost, though. Before I. Yeah, it's about the same as much as. Was there a path to victory here? I don't know. There might have been. But, maybe someone with a galaxy brain could have figured that one out. I guess this is a battle in which Healing Wish would have been better. Except for Baton Pass, but that's not how my team is set up. Terrain and the Psychics. But is it a Psychic Terrain team? He has the Pokemon that has the Jet Punch on it, so I'm unsure about that whole situation. But indeed, he usually has some kind of choice item on it. So that's just gonna start with Ninetales to be safe. Bring Whimsicott. Should I bring Whimsicott? Well, I don't really have any real. No, I don't really have any real things. I mean, what I mean to say is I don't have that much speed boosting options outside of Whimsicott, Tailwind, and Salamance's Dragon Dance. And that's gonna be it. The only other Pokemon is like maybe Serena. It could hit the. No, the Indeedee will probably do too much damage for it to my liking. And Serena wants to more or less sustain and not take much special damage. Mostly just wants to sustain. And it did start with the Indeedee. So, That's likely some kind of choice item on that thing. Choice scarf. I guess I could have whimsical it Tailwind to start off with. But I'll come back in with the whimsical. I forgot I can't even switch moves. Like, you switch Pokemon or switch moves, and he just chose to switch. He apparently chose to keep on attacking. I'm probably just gonna Moonblast into the Tailwind for the KO. Oh, I can just KO. I can just go for the Moonblast and KO. No, he decided not. He decided to get out of here. He's gonna go for a fake out or something. Oh no, he's not gonna even concern himself with the fake out. I mean, how much sun do I have left anyways? One more. Oh, he can't even fake me out to begin with. So, I think I am just going to do this, because I would rather continue to be faster than him. Moonblast does neutral. He's probably just gonna hit me with a Dire Claw at this point in time. Not a Dark Claw, but some kind of Fine type move at this point in time. No, he went for the Swords Dance. He thinks he got it. Neutral. I used up 2 turns of the Tailwind. So the DD will likely come back in and just revenge KO the Typhlosion. So this is also going to be another loss, it seems. Yep, one more. No. Can't even get a hit in. So, even though that thing doesn't have a positive speed nature from what I can tell, because it was able to absorb so many hits, and that Pokemon's not naturally bulky. The Whimsicott's not the most overpowered special attacker anyway. Oh wait, I want to do another battle. This will be the last battle of this episode. Hopefully, I can win one on camera or something. Show you that I'm in fact a cool guy. But you know, the burp test is the thing. The burp test is in fact the thing. i.e., talking and fighting is more complex than just fighting. You know, not like, you know, things are not like an anime in which people can just talk and have complex thoughts while in battle. A lot of things are just instinctual. Like thinking is faster than talking in most situations. It's safer to start with the Nine Tails. I guess the worst thing that can happen is like the Charizard comes in and just hits Nine Tails really hard. It's something. Some flying type move. Trick Room seems like it's gonna do a thing as well. I need to bring one of these guys. I'm gonna bring Salamence because I haven't brought him yet. I would like to bring Serena, but this guy has a team that's very Serena hate. Has a lot of Serena hate. Trick Room and Pokemon that are faster than Serena that do super effective damage to Serena, i.e. the Inteleon and the Charizard are straight up Serena haters. What we call Serena haters. It's likely gonna go for a Trick Room. I'm just gonna Snarl. If it goes for a Spinning Force, then I guess I saved myself some. What's the worst thing that it could bring in at this point in time? I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp whatever. What do you want to do? I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp to see what's gonna happen. I guess it can go Charizard, but this thing has Magic Guard, doesn't it? I just remembered that. But does it run it on it? Nope. It has whatever its other ability is. I will Snarl, but it will likely do damage. I think it does the... what's it called again? Shy Shock? That's what these things usually run? No, Expand the Force. That thing has big special attack. Yep. If I had to guess, that's a Choice Scarf. That's Choice Specs. Because that did just a bunch of damage. That did an amount of damage. That's like... I think we just lose again. it's like with that amount of damage that it just did to my Ninetales, I think we in fact just lose again. Trick Room lasts for 2 more turns. Psychic Terrain lasts for 2 more turns. And this thing has amount of damage that I don't want to be dealing with. Let's hope that it does something else. But it might be Specs, and then that means that we just die. I'm a dragon dance to see if I somehow survive it. Can I? Nope, no I don't. But if Ninetales didn't survive, no one survives. It's like, if Ninetales don't survive, nobody survives. I guess this is kind of one of the bad things about playing on Switch and on Battle Spot. You can't do your opponent's team, so you can't really, as opposed to something like a Smogon where you can just see your opponent's teams. So you can't just game plan around like, wait, I forgot he had one. I forgot he had the Renucleus. So like, okay. But even with Renucleus, you don't, I've not gone up against enough of them to think like, oh, they run expanding force. Or they might be specs expanding force in which then DD is just there to set up Trick Room and in the terrain, while the Renucleus is just there to hammer everything in. Two intimidate users. Two intimidators. Two intimidators. And a bunch of, you know, that's just a team that I just don't like. One of those kind of teams I just don't like. I look at that team, I just see defensive hate. Just hate. I see the hate in this guy's eyes. It's like, I'm just trying to tank out and not care about anything my opponent's doing. And I'm just out here like, oh boy. You annoying. See the hate in his eyes with that team. Just like, nah, I'm just gonna tank everything. It's fine. That last spell was going to go last spell, but this is going to go last spell. So, my likelihood of actually winning is probably still low. With the amount of tankiness this guy got, I'm gonna have to figure out some form of way to, how can one describe it? Do a lot of damage in a short amount of time to invalidate anything this guy wants to do. Does he have the leftovers? He has the leftovers. So he's probably gonna go for a protect or something next turn. I could go into Tauros and see. He did not switch. I could go to Tauros and try and close combat him. To see. Oh, I forgot. I didn't bring Tauros. Okay. Okay. I could bring this element out. Try and Dragon Dance on the turn. He's gonna go for protect. Well, I guess he's gonna fail to protect, so he's gonna go for another Self Cure. I think he's gonna go for protect this turn, so I suppose I can in fact maybe go for Stealth Rock. This works as well. I can go Scorching Sands. See what's up. I think my opponent might think I have Solar Beam, so I'm gonna just go for Eruption. No. I was trying to force a Terra, man. I was trying to force a Terra to make him KO himself. I have yet to see a thing that I like to call a Protect. But I think he has it. I kind of just want to KO him at this point. I want to see if he has Protect. But in fact, also, if I Blast Burn this turn, I'm just going for a Scorching Sand. Hopefully that KO's a KO'd. Good, 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 good. There goes the slug crew. Now, let's see. My opponent is for the Volcarona. None of my mons want to deal with that. I'm gonna blast burn into the Terrifier blast burn that thing. If Typhlosion gets KO'd at the end of this whole situation, it was worth it. I think it's worth it to just go all out and KO this thing. Plus Usher this thing out. Was the Terra necessary? Probably not, but you gotta make sure sometimes. Yeah, he's gonna be KO'd next turn. What is he gonna go for though? Snarl. And he missed. Typhlosion's gonna get KO'd, so it don't matter. Snarl means that the thing's defensive. Shouldn't attack it though. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. See what my opponent wants to do. Electric shot. Yeah, so it's power herb. When I saw the Snarl, I thought maybe it was the defensive set. But nah. So, whatever the next move is, probably gonna be some kind of dragon move. Take damage from the sound. Oh, take damage from the rocks, and yeah, we lose still. Huh? Wait. This better be Terra Steel. Yep, Terra Steel. No. Dragon Rune. Good. So, even I did Snarl, you'll likely have still KO'd the Salamence the way I was playing. So, yeah. That's the end of this whole season, I guess. I guess I ended in 4 losses. It would be nice to win one of those, but you gotta see how things change. But I guess you couldn't see this arena. But yeah. Oh, that's it. Bye.